So you must have seen,
If you can even call it a video.
It's so jerky and all the shadows.
you can see the movement, the arms raising, the bodies.
You can tell there's violence. The figures are clearly attacking.
You can't tell who's attacking who.
I've only seen it twice.
I must have watched it like 20 times.
There were, there was, a few weeks, there were. I couldn't stop watching it.
You can't tell what's really happening.
It's pretty blurry and loud, and I've only seen it twice.
What you can see is the blood. The blood all over the ground is clear.
The blood at the end and the body, that's what everyone remembers.
That's what they keep showing on TV, with the warning about viewers should be warned of disturbing images.
And just to say it again, I don't know the girl who recorded it.
What are the chances, right? The girl with the phone just happened to be walking by.
I don't know the girl with the phone. Never seen her before.
Just happened to be on her phone and recorded the whole thing.
It's almost funny. One minute you're nobody, and the next people are outside your house screaming, carrying signs, and laying flowers.
Everyone thinks they know what happened.
Now everyone's talking all the time on TV, on the street. They're all sure they know just how it went down.
You know, I wish she'd actually shot the video better so you could really tell how it went down.
Because what you've seen, that's not the truth. I've seen blood before, serious blood. Back in sixth grade at the zoo when they were feeding the tigers raw meat and their lips and paws were just red. I was there with Tyler and Z was all like, I'll give you $1 if you hop in a cage with them for a minute. And I'm like, $1? Man, you gotta right size your dare ratio, man. And he's like, okay, $1,000. And I'm like, see, now you gotta take your reality pills because I know you don't have $1,000.
It's not about the paycheck, man. What I like about my job the most is the balance between the routine and the weird. Most of my day is just like walking or driving, talking to my partner about talking to my partner, keep an eye out, talking to a guy about someone who broke into his car last night, talking to a lady about some about the neighbors playing their jump too loud at midnight. Just kind of the regular. I don't want to say ho hum, but regular stuff. And then you get the call. There's an alligator in my kitchen. Should I hit it with a broom? And then it's like, hello, this is why I wear the badge. My mom and dad and aunts and uncles, they got jobs in bakeries and offices and construction. I'm like, I bet you didn't have to face off with an alligator this morning.
I've always had two things since I was little: a sense of style and a sense for business. I was two, and my mom put me in this one dress with a belt and matching shoes, and I said no. I looked at my sister's clothes in the closet. She was a year older. I said, that belt, those shoes, that dress, and I looked fabulous. That, and when I was four, I figured I could do my brothers and sisters' chores much quicker than them and get them to pay me part of their allowance. So by the time I was five, I was the richest, sharpest, best dressed kid in kindergarten.
One thing I have learned from Z and Tyler and some other kids is it matters how you carry yourself. You want people to think you belong in this world. You gotta act like you belong in this world. And I don't mean be all like, right? But you gotta present. You gotta walk in like I belong here, even when you're not sure you do.
I think about it sometimes, the people, how people look at me when I'm wearing street clothes, jeans, shirt, whatever, and they don't know what I do. And then those same people look at me when I'm in uniform. I go into the hardware store close to my house. I buy some pieces for my bathroom sink. I'm in a sweatshirt and shorts. They just treat me like some regular schmo. That's cool. I come in there on the way home from work, still in uniform. They all perk up and pay attention. They're trying to act casual, but it's different. They're watching me and themselves a little closer, all because of my clothes. And here I feel exactly the same. But out there, I'm a whole new person.
There are times, I'm never gonna say this to Tyler or Z, but times when I get like shy, like super, super self conscious. Like meeting new people, especially adults who want to have a conversation. Like my Uncle Lee. I met him for the first time a year ago, and he was all like, "Tell me about yourself, young man. What do you see yourself in 10 years? What's your passion?" And I'm like, "Man, I just met you. I'm not talking about my passion." So I just get all quiet. But then sometimes I feel dumb just sitting there all quiet. But then that makes me not want to talk even more. And then I feel dumber. Those are not my favorite times.
It matters, not what style you have, but that you have a style. That you feel good going out in the world looking however you look, whether it's a t shirt and shorts or a tuxedo. You want to feel like you belong at the party, right? The party of life.
So, sometime back, maybe in seventh grade or something, I figured out even if I'm not feeling out there, like confident, I can look like I know what I'm doing. I can let my clothes do some of the work for me, you know? So, I started trying to figure out what I wanted my clothes to be saying when I wasn't talking.
When I figured out that was my passion, to make other people feel good on the outside and the inside, and that I could make some money doing it, I knew a clothing store was where I was meant to be. My own clothing store.
Part of why I started thinking about clothes and what they say was because a new little store opened up on my beat. This store was this cool mix of the humdrum routine and the weird.
And a few months ago, this new store opened up about a block from my school.
It kind of changed everything. Leela's swagger.
Hey, welcome to Swagger.
Oh, thanks.
Looking to spice up for your uniform or for off duty?
No, thank you. This is on my beat. Wanted to stop in and say hello.
Well, I'm Leela. This is my store.
Well, I'm Officer Ford. Or Daniel. Yeah, it's a nice store.
I'm still settling in.
It used to be a pizza place.
I know, we had to redo the kitchen in the back, add some shelf space.
It looks good.
Thank you.
You can hardly smell the pepperoni anymore at all.
Yeah, that was going to be our slogan.
Seriously?
No.
Right. No, of course.
Anytime you want to whip a pepperoni, you can come on in.
It doesn't really smell like pepperoni.
It's okay.
That was just.
It's cool. It's funny. Hey, welcome to Swagger. Style so sweet, it'll make you stagger. Which are words that will never come out of my mouth again. Men stuff over here, women stuff over there. I'm Leela. You go to school over there? Tell your friends if they want to look sharp to drop in after class. They teach public speaking over in that school? You're just quiet, like my youngest daughter. Well, let me know if I can help you with anything.
I swear I had no idea what would happen.
See, here's the thing. When I was little, we moved around a lot. Like, so much that when I started at this one school, maybe fourth grade, I was like, I'm not even going to learn anyone's names because I know we're going to move in a few weeks. And what's the point? I'm not even going to know where the bathrooms are. And of course, that's where we stayed for 2 years. And I made my best friends. And I knew those bathrooms very well. And mostly, it was a money thing for my mom and dad. But there were a bunch of other reasons why we just kept packing up next apartment, next apartment. So when my girls were born, I said, we're putting down roots and we're staying. Except my landlord raised the rent and we had to move. And that's when I knew. I knew we had to have our own house. And the way to save enough for that was for me to run my own business. And I went to the bank, I got the loans, I signed the papers, ordered the clothes, and redid the old pizza store, and the shop is mine. And me and my girls were still living in an apartment, but it worked out. 2 more years running the swagger, and I'll have enough saved up for a down payment on a decent place in a decent part of town. All I gotta do is keep running my store.
All I gotta do is keep this neighborhood running. But there's been more robberies lately, so we gotta keep a closer eye. We're thinking it's a gang of kids stealing stuff, and I'm not having that on my watch. But every day when school lets out, there's just this flood of kids all pouring out. And most of them are great kids. But there's just so many, and I feel like I gotta keep an eye on them all. Memorize every face and name I can. It's a little tense sometimes, you know? But I like walking the beat, going shop to shop, talking to people. My partner, Patrice, she likes the car. Cruising around patrol. Actually, what she likes is, I gotta say this. We get a 10:33, an emergency call, a robbery or someone in a fight, and she's driving. She gets to crank up the siren and floor it. She's a good driver, but when I'm in the passenger seat, I got this inner ear thing, I think. Like high speeds make me want to throw up. So she's like, woo, gonna get a bad guy. I'm like, oh, we don't. We have to go this fast. Watch it, watch it, watch it. And Patricia laughs at me.
Z just laughs at me. He's like, why don't you just talk to people, man? You gotta go for what you want. Be bold. And so like this one time, him and Tyler and me, we all went into Swagger after school.
Gentlemen, how can we make you spectacular today?
We're just looking.
You've come in here before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for bringing your friends.
I like your clothes. Not your clothes. Not your clothes. I like your clothes. The clothes you wear, but not like. Shut up.
You wanted to share the story with your friends?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Feel free to look around.
And when we get outside, Z's like, I like that place. They got good stuff. And he pulls out these new red and black shoelaces. Dude, did you pay for those? Did you see me pay for those? When did you take those? When you were all like, I like your clothes, not your clothes, these clothes, your clothes. Dude, you can't steal stuff from her. But he just laughs and keeps walking. I told you, you gotta take what you want in this world. The world owes me, and I'm gonna collect. But if a cop stops you, man, my brother's friend got arrested. He said every cop is arrest first, ask questions later. That's not gonna happen to me.
Hey,
Hey, Officer Pepperoni.
it doesn't. There's no smell. I didn't.
I'm joking, you.
How's it going?
Could be better. I had some little bits of shoplifting, stuff walked out.
Did you report it?
No, it's just been little stuff.
You gotta report it. You got theft insurance, right? Tell me you got insurance on this place.
I got fire insurance, the big stuff. But see, I'm trying to save up money pretty fast, so I didn't buy any insurance. I don't have to.
But you're losing your money every time someone takes something.
I know.
You're never gonna get ahead if.
I know. And I put up a sign on the door, no more than 3 kids in here at a time, so I can keep a better eye on them. I want them in my store.
Oh, you catch anyone in the act?
No.
You call 911 the minute you see something. I'll get here. I will not have this kind of stuff going on in my neighborhood.
You gonna be my hero?
No, I'm just gonna. I do my job, you do your job. The kids do their job. They learn stuff, figure out what they want to be. We all do our job. The whole thing keeps moving like a smooth machine, you know? Someone messing with someone else's job makes it so they can't do their job. The whole machine breaks down. So someone messes with you, your shop, you call for help. We all gotta look out for each other.
Me and Tyler and Z, we keep having this argument with each other about heroes or superheroes because both of them have the Joker on their shirts. And I'm like, why do you make a hero out of the villain, man? Why not put the people on your shirt you want to be? And they're like, why do you want to be Batman? And I'm like, I don't know, better than the Joker? And Z goes, but to be a superhero, you gotta have a weird chemical in your body, like Spider Man, X Men, Captain America, or be from another planet, like Superman, or Thor. Or you gotta be heavy, heavy rich, like Bruce Wayne or Iron Man. And I'm not any of those. But to be the Joker, you just gotta be smart and crazy. And Tyler's like, well, you got the crazy, where you gonna get the smart? And they punch each other, and I'm thinking, he's kind of right. But I still want to be the good guy, you know? My little brother and parents already think I'm the good guy. Shoot, my little brother probably thinks I'm Batman. And I can't let him down. But it got me thinking about what I said. If you want the world to respect you, you gotta look like you belong there.
Hey, big man, what you in the mood for today?
Um, I don't know. I think I need something like something to make me look like a superhero.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you say superhero?
Yeah, but not like a
Because you could just wear your underwear on the outside of your pants and you'd be halfway there.
no.
Get a ski mask somewhere. You'd be all lucha libre el santo.
No, like
I don't got any capes. Sorry.
I just want to look good, like important.
No, I get you. I get you. You want your threads to be as handsome as you. I got something I think you'll like.
And she showed me the jacket.
What do you think?
Whoa, that's
It's pretty great, right?
that's awesome.
Try it on.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, put it on. Try it on. That's why I'm here.
Wow. And it is. I mean, it's not like Doctor Strange's cape, but that would look stupid at school anyway. But this jacket, I just look like me in it, a better me, like the best me. Like like people are gonna actually notice me in this jacket. It's like dark blue, but when you move it in the light, it goes black and other shades of blue. And it's like it fits. It's like another layer of skin and muscle. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. But then I look at the price tag. Oh,
It's expensive, it's true, but do you have a job?
yeah.
So we can do a layaway. You can pay for a little at a time.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
And I got other jackets that look hot, less expensive. It's just this one seemed to be calling out.
It's a good jacket. It's good.
Oh man, where are you going so fast?
Home. Excuse me.
What was that about?
Well, the good thing is I showed the kid the power of looking good. The bad thing is I showed him something he might not ever be able to afford.
You never know. I got a job in high school and college, cooking at Dairy Queen. Saved up all my money.
To buy,
Oh, nothing.
you had something.
No,
The dream something. I can see it.
it was there was I kind of always wanted a capuchin monkey.
A what?
A capuchin, a monkey like the ones that hop around organ grinders in little hats and vests.
You wanted a monkey.
This one my uncle had when I was part of a carnival show. Mm,
And you wanted one?
Ever since I was little. I don't know why, but they cost thousands of dollars.
So all of your friends are saving up for a car or trip or college, and you're like, nah, I'm holding out for the monkey.
Kind of.
And did you get it?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Do you still have it? Is it in the car? Oh my god, what's your partner's name?
Patrice. But
Is Patrice the monkey? No wonder you're terrified when she drives.
no.
Get out of the way! Out of the way! Monkey in the car!
No.
Do you live in a TV show? Because I can totally see Deputy Dan and Major Monkey on Cartoon Network.
I only had him a few years. When I went to police academy, I was gone all day. They need company. They get lonely and start tearing up the place.
I can imagine.
So I had to sell him.
My girls want a cat, and I've been saying no. But now that I know monkey's an option, I better say yes while I still can.
How many girls you got?
Two, 7 and 5. You got any kids?
No. No kids. No girlfriend.
No monkey.
No monkey.
I stay there. And no dad. I'm doing the single mom thing.
That's cool.
So it's just you and the TV?
I got a fish,
You can't cuddle with the fish.
but she's beautiful. She's a blue diamond discus. So depending on how she moves and where the sun is in the window, she turns all these different shades of blue, like a dozen colors, all on one tiny body, changing every second. It's like watching a water full of jewels moving inside the water, part of the water. It's it's beautiful.
Sounds beautiful.
Oh, I got pictures. They don't do her justice, but just so you know.
Just so you know how this all went down. I'm about to graduate middle school, right? You can feel the slingshot just pulling back and back, ready to shoot us all up into the next level, high school. And I want to mark that, put an exclamation point on it, you know? And my mom and dad are all happy and planning a party for 8th grade graduation, but I'm like, I want to do something. I want to show how there was the kid me and now the adult me, you know? And I know it's stupid, but I keep coming back to that jacket at Swagger. That's not a boy's jacket. That's a man's jacket. A man you gotta pay attention to. But I don't have the money to be that man. And my folks don't got that money either. And I do work part time at my uncle's store, but I gotta save up that money for college. Even though that's so far away. And I know that jacket will be gone any minute, and I can't find it online. And
Here to visit your old friend again, huh? Don't worry, he's still in the back with there waiting for you. You want to try it on again?
no, I just wanted to see it again.
So just so you know how this all went down, we were all on edge. This was right when those police shootings happened upstate. I mean, everything else going on all over the country, innocent people getting shot, police getting shot, and these two officers pulled over a guy speeding in.
Hey, Pepperoni.
Hey,
I heard about the thing upstate. The dude who snapped? I'm sorry.
he just went off. He had a gun. They weren't ready.
You ever had to use your gun?
No, I've pulled it before. It's been close. I don't want to be that guy, you know?
Yeah,
We're trained how to think about it. You see something, you act. There's no time to think, you know?
but you gotta take a second and figure out what's really going on.
You do that, someone might get killed.
But you don't do that, and someone might get killed.
So, I keep thinking about superheroes, a lot of them. They do some pretty not great stuff before they become heroes. Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Deadpool. Man, they did some awful stuff, but it doesn't stop them from doing the great stuff later. And I keep thinking about that because I keep thinking about the jacket. Like, it's becoming an obsession. And I can't think of any way to get it in time without doing something bad. But then, if I use a jacket to be the kind of guy I want to be in the world, the kind of guy who does good,
Just so you know how this all went down, the shop it wasn't doing great. I was hanging in there, but the whole dream was no closer than on day one. And I'm working these long hours at Swagger and then back home running the numbers. And my kids, they're like, Mommy, how come you don't play with us anymore? Or I need some help on math. Or can we go to such and such movie? And I'm always saying no. And sometimes I'm way harder than I need to be. And one time I made Alicia cry. And it's just because I'm so tired all the time and I don't see a way forward. And I'm not having that much fun running the store. And on the days when it looks like I'm gonna have a good day, I'm gonna make some good money, turns out someone stole something. And that puts me and my girls that much more behind. And I'm just like, my rubber band is being pulled so tight all the time now, you know?
So I'm tense. I know I'm tense. The robberies keep happening. The chief's on us to find these kids and stop them. And an old guy got beat up pretty bad last night. We're on the lookout for a young male on that likely suspect.
and I'm more and more like, I deserve that jacket. I'm going to high school. I've got a future. The universe can give me this one thing, right? And it's not like I'm going to be walking past the store anymore after the last day of middle school. She's never going to see me again. And that's when it happened. The last day of classes, parties, and see you next year.
I go into the shop that day.
I'm gonna go out on patrol that day.
After today, I'll never see Swagger again. I can start my new life, start being the hero.
And for whatever reason, the store's pretty busy today. People coming and going. I'm like, please let this be a good day. Please let me come home happy and be happy and see my girls and just let this be a good day.
I bring my duffel bag to school to clean out my locker. Got my gym clothes, books, magazines, notebooks, and some extra room.
At the station, I stand there at my locker. There's my bulletproof vest, waiting for me.
Thank you. Have a great day. Tell your friends about it.
After algebra, I empty my locker into my bag and slam the door shut for the last time.
I put on my vest and say a quick prayer like I do every day, that I won't need it, and I shut my locker.
I forgot to pack a lunch today. I'm gonna be so hungry by closing.
And I start walking down the street with my duffel bag.
I'm walking my beat. Feels good to be outside, to breathe the air.
And I'm breathing the air of freedom. I'm done. I'm flying. I'm Superman.
Hey, check it, man.
Hey, there's 3 or 4 people in the store. She's totally busy.
I'm helping Sandy Gutierrez pick out the best necklace to go tie.
And there's my jacket.
She likes sapphire, but I'm thinking jade.
Just waiting for me. Calling me.
And there's a guy who needs to check out. He picked up the pants.
I can do this. I can do this.
These are great, very dashing.
It's now or never.
I'm coming up the block on Swagger.
That's 4537
I'll get to see Leela.
Her back's turned,
out of 50.
and something clicks. I'm not even thinking. My hands move to the jacket, grabbing it, moving it,
Maybe today's not so bad after all.
and I turn around, bag in my hands. But she's walking toward me.
Hey, hero, what's up?
Be cool. Be cool.
He doesn't meet my eye.
Keep breathing. Start to walk past her. Keep breathing.
I glance at the jackets, can't see the blue one.
This looks bad. She sees the bag.
Maybe he just moved it?
Just get past her.
Honey, where's the jacket?
My mouth's dry. I can't talk. I can't.
And I step into the store.
There's a cop?
Sweetheart, what's with the backpack?
Arrest first, ask questions later. And I'm out the door.
Hey,
There's no time. Run!
No time. Daniel, stop him.
there's no time. My body's moving.
Run!
Stop him.
Turn the corner, down the alley.
Hold it! Round the corner, into the alley.
He's behind me. Footsteps.
Go running.
And there's a garbage truck.
Stop.
Truck and dumpsters blocking the whole alley. There's no way around it. I can't go to jail.
Got a bag? Something in his hand, maybe?
Daniel.
I won't draw my gun. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Run!
Coming straight at me.
No.
Is he attacking me?
And
Stop!
dodge around him.
Armbar.
Gotta get.
Don't hurt him.
Resisting.
It's the kid.
He takes me down.
Kick my legs out from under me.
I can't move my feet.
He's on me.
Stop fighting.
Pushing and kicking.
No.
Stay down. I called it in. Ambulance came. A backup patrol car.
They were taking statements, photos of the scene.
The boy was taken to the hospital. Sirens blaring, lights flashing.
I went back to the store. The jacket was still there. Behind other coats, he's covered it up for some reason, like he didn't want to see it anymore. Nothing was stolen. I didn't take the time to look.
It wasn't till a few hours later
We found out the girl was passing by.
and recorded the whole thing.
I missed graduation day. I was still in the hospital. Concussion, dislocated my shoulder.
I'm not allowed to talk about it. Not until the investigation is complete.
I haven't seen Daniel since that day.
The whole thing's in court. Lawyers and TV people, and too many people. Too loud.
It's all gotten even more complicated because of the video.
Everyone's sure they know what went down. It's the cop's fault. It's the kid's fault.
It's been 2 months now.
I still get dizzy sometimes. The headaches are pretty bad. They're not sure I can start high school in the fall.
They're not sure I'll be able to go back on patrol or if I'll keep my badge.
I still have a store, still barely making it. Saving up a few dollars here and there, the house is a long, long way off.
Everything I did before that day, before those moments, seems so far away now.
It's like my life got divided into before the alley and after the alley.
His name's Jordan. I learned that after.
I learned a lot about him after. His school life, family life.
If I'd known all that before the alley, would it have made a difference? If he'd known me?
I haven't gotten any superpowers from my injuries yet. Z and Tarly keep asking, trying to make me laugh, but it hurts when I smile, so I don't smile anymore.
I saw him once. Jordan, before the lawyer said I shouldn't. It was in the hospital. He was asleep. I went in early in the morning and stood outside his room looking in. Everything was quiet. Just the hiss and the click of the machine and our breathing. I didn't wake him, just stood there. I looked at his sleeping, swollen, bandaged face. I cried. Just so you know,
Just so you know
Just so you know.
how this all went down.
how this all went down.
Hey guys, we wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch our play. The reason we chose this play was because we tend to hear one-sided stories or fail to acknowledge other people's situations and their side of the stories, especially on social media. And we live in a society consumed by social media, and we wanted to bring awareness on the consequences of speaking out on a subject that you're not really well informed on.